Hello everybody, thank you. Welcome to everybody, new and existing subscribers. Thank you very much for watching and for all your comments. It's lovely to read your comments. And I thought I'll bring you this today. I was a bit fed up Sunday, don't know what to do with myself anyway. This has arrived, so that's brilliant. This has come from Amazon and it's covered in fingerprints already. It's a lovely box. Thank you very much to Born Pretty for sending me this. I've not had any Born Pretty come in a set before, so this is nice. And what I'll do is, we'll do some swatches. I've got these that I like to put on the bottles. It's neat, lovely packaging, look at that. That pretty. What a lovely gift that would be. There, so 6 in the box, and they go by numbers. So we've got CSO 1, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, I'm guessing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll show you the application and what it's like just on one. And then I'll do them all onto these tips and we'll have a look at what colours we've got. Okay, so number 1. A pretty pink colour. I'm not going to bother with base coat. You would do your primers and base and everything. But I'm not going to waste it on these. Oh, there's fluff on that already. Look at it. I'm a right muck magnet, me. It's lovely and creamy. So that's just one coat. I'm not sure you can see the colour, but it's a lovely pale pink. And it'll be a 60-second cure on that. I'll give it 2 coats as well. What's number 2? So this is number 2. Oh, it's lovely. It's like lilac-y pink. Very nice. That would actually make a nice ombre between those two. That's levelled lovely. Right, so I've done these all with, this is one coat of it and a matte top coat and then a glossy top coat. They're beautiful. Lovely colours. So that's it in matte or shiny. So that's 01 to 03. And then, oh, I'll take that one out the lamp. This is 04, 05 and 6. So the Candy Colour series. And I've just had a quick look and I don't know how they do it because the Black Spar series has got 105 colours and I think these are all slightly different to what they have in there, but there is something similar, so I think these are going to be very, very popular. And if they do sell out, when you're on the Born Pretty site, what you can do is tell them to notify you when they're back in stock. But I did have a look on Amazon and this set is still available as a collective with the set I got. Do you remember the set with the egg and the 6-in-1 glue and the nail tips and everything? They've got a collection on there at the minute which has got all those 6 polishes, the lamp, the glue, the nail tips and everything in there. So have a look at that and treat yourself. But right, I've got to come up with what set I'm going to do now. So I've already stuck some tips into there, so I'm just going to go off and match up some sizes, and we'll use the 6-in-1 glue to stick them on, and then we'll paint them all. I don't know what colourway I'm doing. I might even have a go with some stamping. I've got one stamping polish and I've got one stamping plate, so that could be fun. Back in a minute. So I'm just putting these tips on, which I've etched the inside, and I'm using this. It's the tips that came with this glue in this set. So I just brush a little bit on the inside. These are quite domed, these tips, at the side of what the practice hand is, so I have to press it down quite a bit. So I'm just going to hold it down till it gets to the tip of the fingernail and give it a quick cure. Oh, come on. And then I'll put them all in the full lamp for a minute. So, like I say, I've got this one from Born Pretty. This is the only stamping plate I've got, and it's quite nicely etched, isn't it? I've taken the blue film off it already, and I've got this, it's like an opalescent white, so we'll see how we go. Hello, I'm back. I've been for my tea. So this is the stage that we're at. I decided to do a couple of nails off camera, just to save a bit of time on the video, because this is all about these polishes, isn't it, really? But I like to do a little bit of a design while I'm at it. So I've done these two on the outside, and I've used this colour here. This is the 06 one, and both of them have been encapsulated with this 6-in-1 nail glue. So this one I've put the colour on, and then I've sprinkled with this, which is nail sugar, mermaid tails. I love this one, beautiful. So I thought that would go nicely with that. And then I didn't like it rough. I don't like my glitter rough on my fingernails, and I know I'm not wearing these, but there you go. So I've encapsulated it with that, and then I've given it a little bit of a file. And then this one I just did it in the green, and I did a little swoosh of the blue, and then I've sprinkled some of the mermaid tails and a couple of these hexes from this opal star, which has a bit of a pinky shift to it. So bring in some pink in. Not quite sure what I'm going to do now. Right, so once I decided I couldn't talk because there was too much noise going off, so I've gone to voiceover. So I've sped it up because the video, when I've edited, comes to about 20 minutes long, so I thought you don't want to watch it in real time. And I'm notoriously slow when it comes to hand painting things. So I've done this nail with 2 coats of the 01, which is very pale pink, and then I decided to draw this detail in here. And at the start of this, I'd not actually drawn a plan or thought what I wanted to do, but I just knew I wanted things to go off at an angle to match that little finger, the index finger. So I'm giving them little cures in between with this little lamp, which is just enough to hold it in place in case I make a mess of the next colour. And then I could just wipe it off. So just coming in with the blue, and then I'm going to put a little bit of green in this as well. I didn't want to make them all sort of too early spring flowery, but just nice fresh colours. It's nice to see an odd day when the sun's shining, isn't it? And you want something a little bit brighter now after all the dark things. And I wanted to avoid hearts because I think we've all had enough of them. So I want to come in with some glitter, so I'm just using the 6-in-1 as a base coat, just to stick some of these on. tiny little bits I want, so I've put the green underneath so that it shows through a little bit. Then I'll give that a quick cure, and then I'm going to encapsulate now with this 6-in-1. So it sets really firm, just like a builder in a bottle. It's really quite runny though, so don't tilt your hand too far one way while you're messing with the other side. Even if you have to do a bit of it and then do a bit more, turn the finger over, it'll level it a bit more, and then when you turn it back, get your lamp on it straight away. So this one, I've got the glitter underneath. I've already put one coat of the 6-in-1 on, just to smooth out that, because I didn't know if I was going to leave that as it was, but now I've decided to put this little painted area on to make it smooth. I'm going to just encapsulate that as well. So this, which finger am I on? Middle finger. This is just the second coat of the darker pink. And what I've done, it's matte, so I've put one coat of matte top coat over it. And then I think that was so that I could walk off and leave it for a bit and then come back and have another think on what I wanted to do. So I've decided I'm just going to come in with same angle with the blue all at the bottom of the nail, and then put some glitter on that. Look at the coverage of that over the pink. So it's quite well pigmented, isn't it? That's it. So I'll brush that off, and then I'll encapsulate that again in that 6-in-1. But I've given it a bit of a buff on the edges just to get rid of some of the sticky out bits of glitter. Oh, I'd forgotten about this. Yes, I decided to put another couple of lines on just to tie the whole set together. I'm pretty sure I got this brush from a Shein haul, and I'm quite pleased with it, to be honest, for a cheap brush. So I don't want to use my Dorota brushes for gel polish. I want to keep them for my acrylic paints. So I am going to be doing a video. It's coming up. It's still in the editing suite for the one stroke, because I've been practicing a little bit, but that'll be one of the next videos to come out. So that's that, and I think now we're on the encapsulating. Yeah. If you do it side to side like that, you see that just gets rid of all them little tiny air bubbles. Concentrate on the middle first, and don't go right to the edge until you're about ready. Then it won't run off and you won't have any problems. So you can build your apex with this as well. There we go. Give that a sec while I get my lamp ready, and then pop it in quick. Okay, so I'm giving everything like a quick 30-second cure in there, and then I put the whole hand in the lamp when I'm happy and give it a full minute. So that one doesn't need as much on as the middle finger did, because I've only done that bit of painting, but like I said, I just want to smooth it over again and make sure it's all the same. So it is great for covering up little bits of glitter, this. So I'm not filing it off. I like that middle finger, to be honest. That pink and that blue glitter I think is lovely. So there we go. So that's a whole lot going in for a cure. Now I'm going to have a go, when I've done this filing, I'll do most of it off camera. But I'm going to have a little go at stamping then. But I've not shown you all of it because, to be honest, it took me ages just to get these little bits done because I'm not used to it. And one thing I've learned when doing the stamping is not to press onto hard when I'm trying to pick it up off the plate. So I had a few attempts of putting it on and wiping it off again. But it was definitely user error. I did get used to it, so I'll show you a little bit of putting the stamping on. So as you can see, it's nice and firm, getting a lovely shape, and just giving it a buff. That's a 150 file. Another video that will be coming up when my fingers are okay is I bought a load of Born Pretty dipping powders. So I've just done one video trying out using a branded dipping powder, and I bought the Born Pretty one, so I'm going to do a video on that for you and show you, because I've got quite a few colours in that. So if you've not already subscribed, if you'd do me a favour and just click that subscribe button if you're interested in anything that's coming up. So I'm just giving them a bit of a clean down with some alcohol. The silicone hands are terrible for grabbing hold of that dust. So here we go. This is my first attempt, look. No, didn't pick up, didn't go on there very well, did it? So I'll have another go over the top of where it was before. Finally, and there we go, pressing it on. Yay, it's a bit better. Right, and then I think what I do is, because I don't top coat that straight away, I catch it and have to put another layer on. So I'm putting some over the glitter at the bottom, which I actually quite like that, and I've put a little bit on the little finger over the glitter. So I decided I'd got these little beads, which they look like little water droplets type beads, and I've got them in all these colours. So I'm just going to put a little cluster of these on. And what, you know, while I was doing this, you see the little tiny crystal-y rhinestones that I decided to put on with it. I started doing the last finger and it's not filmed because I didn't press the thing, because I knocked the full pot off the table, and luckily the only one that was open in that pot was the little rhinestones. And yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a clatter when they go up the hoover. Gutted I was. God, I'm so clumsy, I can't tell you. Yeah. So there we are. They're all top coated and cured. And that's the finished set. I hope you like them. Pastel shades. Quite pleased I managed to get a bit of stamping done. Love these colours. Love this mint green. Had to use it. Makes me think of little baby clothes the little lad used to have. And I'll put the links in the description box below. Thanks so much to anybody. If you've been here this long, then please click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. That helps me out enormously. And thank you very much to Born Pretty for sending me these through. And I think they're definitely pretty. So don't forget there's a discount code below and a link to their website or Amazon, depending on what your preference is. But if you do go and have a look and the set is out of stock for any reason, you can click on Amazon or Born Pretty to leave an email address for them to let you know when it's in. Thanks ever so much. Take care. Love you loads. Bye.